It was a rainy night when I checked into an old, isolated inn on the outskirts of town. The rain poured down in relentless sheets, creating a symphony of droplets against the roof. The inn itself looked like it had been plucked straight out of a ghost story, with its creaky wooden structure and dimly lit windows that seemed to hold secrets of their own. The innkeeper, an elderly woman with a face etched by time, warned me, "Never stay in room 12 after midnight. The walls, they whisper." Her voice was low and filled with an eerie seriousness that sent a shiver down my spine. She looked at me with eyes that seemed to have seen too much, and I couldn't help but feel a twinge of unease. I laughed it off, thinking it was just a superstition. After all, ghost stories were a dime a dozen in old inns like this. I assured myself that it was just a tale to scare off the faint-hearted. The room was dusty with old wallpaper peeling off the walls, revealing patches of mold underneath. I set my suitcase down and closed the door, turning the light off to sleep. The bed creaked under my weight, and the musty smell of the room filled my nostrils. I tried to ignore the unsettling feeling that crept over me as I drifted off to sleep. Around midnight, I awoke to a soft whispering. It was faint at first, almost like a distant echo, but it grew louder with each passing second. At first, I thought it was the wind, but the whispers grew clearer. "Help me. I'm trapped. Please help." The words were filled with desperation, and I could feel my heart begin to race. Panicked, I jumped out of bed and searched the room, but found nothing. The whispers seemed to be coming from the walls themselves, and I felt a cold sweat break out on my forehead. The whispers continued, now louder, more desperate. "I'm here, in the wall. Help me!" The voice was so clear, it was as if someone was right next to me, pleading for their life. My heart raced. Trembling, I grabbed a chair and shoved it against the wall, where the voice seemed to be coming from. The wood felt cold and unyielding under my hands. I started pounding on the wall, screaming, "Who's there?" Suddenly, the whispers stopped. Complete silence. The abrupt end to the noise was almost more terrifying than the whispers themselves. Then, with a sickening thud, something heavy hit the other side of the wall. The sound was so jarring it made me jump back in fear. I froze, staring at the wall, unable to move. I heard a faint, muffled voice say, "Thank you." The words were barely audible, but they sent a chill down my spine. The next morning I rushed out, but when I told the innkeeper about the voices, she just nodded. Her reaction was almost as if she had heard it all before, countless times. That was room 12. It used to belong to a man who was murdered in that very wall. He's been trapped there ever since, trying to get help. Her words hung in the air, heavy with the weight of the past. This short, mysterious horror story has just the right elements for a quick, creepy YouTube short. An unsettling atmosphere, a chilling twist, and a supernatural element. It's the kind of tale that lingers in your mind long after it's over. It keeps the audience engaged while leaving them with a sense of eerie curiosity. The whispers, the mystery, and the chilling revelation all combine to create a story that's hard to forget. So, the next time you check into an old inn, beware of the whispers in the walls. They might just be more than your imagination. And if you enjoyed this spine-tingling tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more haunting stories. Your support helps us bring more eerie tales to life. Thanks for watching and sweet dreams. May your night be free of whispers.